Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
The first verse of the national anthem, it goes like this. Sing with me. Yeah, man, stand up. Anywhere you are right now, get up and stand up. Stand at attention. You can stand at ease. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guard us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. So, here's some I know when I was singing the chorus. Boom.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newsling and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Good boy them knock out can't take, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica.
Howdy. How no do? Happy Independence Day to Jamaica. Jamaica have 2 Independence Day, yesterday and today. So today, if you are at work today, you get double pay today. So big up on yourself. All Jamaicans, enough respect. Both yard and broad. Are you hearing me clear? Just put in the comment section if you're hearing me clear. Are you hearing me clear? Well, yes, are we good? All right. Big up on yourself. Tell me no, man. Tell me no. Talk to me. Are you hearing me? All right. Big up on yourself. So, today, we have something special today. We have Sydia from Brexen Immigration. We're going to have a conversation with her first, and then just a little chit-chat. And then we are going to take a break because we still not put out today's news as yet. All right. So, Sydia, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Good evening or good afternoon, everyone. Happy Independence. Happy Independence Day to everyone.
Okay. So how is it in Canada now?
I'm in Ontario, so it's rainy and a little bit, it's sunny, but it's not Jamaica. Because as we said, no, we're better than yard,
Yeah. All right. So Cydia, tell me something about yourself. I know we had a discussion before, but I'm sure there are some people who hadn't heard that interview. So just
Sure.
tell me something about yourself, where you're
Oh,
from, etc., and then we go into the discussion.
sure. My name is Cydia Scott. I'm a registered immigration consultant here in Canada. Um, I do immigration is a passion. I've, I love immigration. Even before I was licensed, I would, read the Immigration Act, help my family and stuff like that with immigration work. I am, I was born and raised in Westmoreland, Jamaica, but I've lived in Canada for a very, very long time. But
Okay.
I spent a lot of time in Jamaica, um, because my family goes back and forth, and I have extended family members still there.
Yes.
And Jamaica is home.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yes, but immigration is a passion, and I understand that lots of people in general want the opportunity to travel,
Yes. Yes.
whether it be to Canada and other places and stuff like that. So this is what I do, um, immigration, immigration work.
So, and if you look at the screen, Cydia, we have left. We are driving from Negril to Savannah Lamar. I'm almost sure I'm gonna pass the district where you are from.
No, not from that
No?
end.
Okay. Okay. Just a wild guess. All right. So
No,
tell me,
man, the
tell me.
other end.
Oh, the other end. All right, no problem. So
Yeah.
tell me something about what you do. And you're a immigration consultant, not an
Yes.
immigration lawyer, like some people would want
No.
to. So
No.
tell me what you do.
I'm an immigration consultant. So what I do is I do everything immigration except for things for the federal court and
Yes.
things in front of the tribunals. I'm not licensed to do that yet, but I'm in the process of getting that license. But I do
Okay.
visitor visas, spousal sponsorship, any kind of family sponsorships, work permit a little bit here and there, but that's not an area that I specialty in. That's not my special. Visitor visas is my things. Family sponsorships,
Yes.
students.
Yes.
That is my main focus. And I wanted to get the message out, that what I find that sometimes Jamaicans, when I have conversation with them and I said, "What do you own?" Because part of being able to come to Canada, there's a few criteria that must be met. Like for
Yes.
example, the first thing, you need to have a a passport. You need to be in good health. You need to have
Yes.
no criminal or immigration related convictions. You need
Yes.
to be able to show the immigration officer that you have a job in Jamaica, you have a home, you have financial, you have family, and that you have something that will take you back, that make you want to go home to Canada.
Yes.
And you need to let them, when they see that you have ties to your home country, that means that at the end of that visit you will go home, and that you also need to show that you have enough money to support yourself while you're in Canada. And the
Yes.
amount of money you will need will depend on how long you stay, if you're staying in a hotel or with family and friends.
Yes.
Also, you need an it depends. An invitation letter is not a must, but if you're staying with the family and friends, then you need an invitation letter, and the invitation letter needs to, how long you're going to be staying within the purpose of your visit. And
Yes.
I've had people, they just wanted to come up and then they're going to stay at a hotel. Then if you're going to stay at
Yes.
a hotel, you need to show that you have enough money to cover your expenses while you're on that vacation, right? But
Yes.
what I find, a lot of Jamaican, when I talk, okay, what's your asset? They say, well, I don't have anything. And then the more I talk to them, the more I realize, well, you're a chicken farmer, or you're, hello?
Yeah, I mean, we're here. We're here. Cydia? 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 Something went wrong. Viewers and subscribers, just give me a
Sorry.
little bit. Oh, you're here now? Yes?
Yeah, there's something wrong here.
Well, I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing you now.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
there, when I would ask if you have a home or something, they would say, well, I have a home. No, they say, well, I don't have anything. I have this two-room house on, my grandmother's land or whatever. But I said, well, that is an asset. That is your home. This is where you live. And this is where, so they think they don't have anything, but they have more than they think they have.
Yes. Yes. So
If
like
if if you
go ahead, go ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah. So I just wanted to get that message out that if you have a chicken farm, if you have some goats, if you have a cow, if you have some banana walk, plant and walk, you have some mangoes, anything that is an asset. That is something that you sell and you make money off of to support yourself. So that is an asset.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So for example, I have a chicken farm and I want to go to
Hmm.
how would I prove to the embassy that I own this chicken farm? What documentation would I need?
Normally, a person would get like the RADA ID, I think it is.
Okay. Yes, the rather. Yeah.
And then they get and then they would get it evaluated by evaluator, and then
Yes.
that would present as this is what you own, this is your chicken farm. Or for
Yes.
example, if you have a home that is on a family land, I
Yes.
think by now Canadian immigration is familiar with how Jamaican land work, for example. Um,
Yes.
I can give my family land, for example. Like, it's been in my great 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 grandmother's name since the 1800s. She's been dead since 1909, and that
Yes.
land is still in her name. But
Yes.
you can have the home on that land evaluated and say, just a letter from the JP, for example, explaining that, because I think they understand that,
Mhm.
you have a family land, your grandmother give you this piece of land. It might not be so easy for you to get it surveyed and put in your name, but you can explain that, okay, I have this home, it is on a family land, but this is my home, because you can
Mhm.
show proof that it's your home. So,
Yes.
and that you pay for it. So those things are an asset,
Yes.
that can be proven. You have to be able to show proof that this is yours. and
Yes.
and just little things like that. I For example, I was working with this gentleman, in Jamaica, and he said, so I was telling me about, okay, my father died 30 something years ago, but it's my house. And so we worked through, we got everything done, and was able to submit it, and he was able to process and get his 10-year visa.
Yeah.
um yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's just little thing, and each situation is different. So,
Yes.
um if a person, for example, someone called me, I said to them, okay, you know what, just tell me your story. I know you want the visa application, to do a visa application, but tell me a little bit about yourself. And I will ask them a series of questions in a consultation. And then I drill everything down to, okay, I have to drill everything down to fine tune it, to say, to get to the nitty gritty. Okay, tell me a little bit. Where do you live? Who do you live with? Whose name is
Yes.
the property in? And those kind of things. And by me asking all those questions, I'm able to, based on their situation, put together a package,
Yes.
for immigration. And everything, I do, as you said, it's legal.
Yes.
I cannot guarantee anyone that they're going to get through. The only thing I can say is that we'll put forth your best application based on the information you give me and the proof I'm able to give to the immigration. But I
Yes.
cannot say, okay, you come to me, you're going to get through. No, I cannot give
Yes,
you any
yeah, and
guarantee.
people need to understand that. People need
They
to
need to
understand that
understand that.
yeah, that
Yes.
you are not the interviewer, so you can only put
No.
forward the best case to the embassy
Yes.
for them. But
Yes.
everything depends on the interviewer.
And them.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Canada does not do interview. You
Oh,
basically
sorry.
put through, no.
Yeah.
That's okay. You basically, submit your application, and then you get a letter back, or I get a letter back saying whether you're rejected or denied.
Oh, I
Um,
see. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And
Okay.
I've had people come through where they were rejected several times, and then
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't figure out why they were rejected. So, in a situation like that, then I would request their immigration file. And then when
Mm-hmm.
I go through it, I can look at the officer's note. And based on the officer's note, at times I can tell what might have gone wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and what might have been, I can't say for sure, but what might have been the problem based on what was done before I took over the file. And then I'm able to go through and say, okay, let's go ahead and submit an application. And then, I've had people who got through based on just, sometimes it's just little things that just needed to be explained.
Yes,
um
yes,
and sometimes it's just as simple as that.
yes, yes.
um other times it's more difficult and you're not able to do, I'm not able to do much.
Yes.
But the key thing is, if you don't have a criminal record, if you don't have any immigration related violations or anything like that in other countries or even previously in Canada,
Hmm.
generally speaking, um, and if you can show the thing is the ties to the home country is the main thing. You need to have a job, and to have a job letter. You have to
Yes.
show the financial. Those are the key things.
There's a comment on the screen. Somebody's saying that if you are living in Canada, living and working in Canada, and you want somebody to
Mhm.
visit you, you can show you are capable to take care of them, and the person can visit and as well. How says to you?
The application, that person application will
Yes.
stand on its own merit, because the person who's coming to visit needs to show
Hmm.
that they can, but her situation is a little bit different. If it's a spouse or common law spouse, depending on the situation. But this is not we're not going to get into this, but this, depending on the situation, this,
Yes.
if it's a spouse or a child, this spouse or child, depending on the situation, might be able to get an open work permit and an open study
Yes.
and a study permit, depends on the situation. So this is another situation. If it's a spouse, is this Girly Thunder, is it?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, Girly Thunder. Depending on the situation, if your spouse or
Hmm.
common law spouse, depending on the situation, they might be able to get a open work permit, or and the children should be able to go to school. But it all depends on the situation.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I got that. Another thing is your consultancy, because the last time some persons you were on, some persons was asking me about jobs. You don't do that. You don't
No,
offer anybody jobs. And I want you to
no.
get that clear because some person.
No, I want to
Yes, go
get
ahead.
that out there clear. As an
Yes.
I'm an immigration consultant. I don't find people work. I
Hmm.
don't look for work for people. I cannot look for work for people. I have no connection to find anybody work. What I do is, if somebody wants a work permit or something, it depends on the situation, because work permit is not my specialties. I do basically the visitor visas, um, the study permits, the spousal
Yes.
sponsorships.
Yes.
If you're in Canada, you want extensions. Like, for example, if somebody is in Canada on a work permit, and then they want this, they're supposed to apply for open work permit, then I will go ahead and I will do all that for them. But I
Yes.
don't have any. I can't find anyone work. I don't do that.
Yes. 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 Yes.
It's,
Your
doesn't fit my
consultancy.
skill.
How can people get in touch with you? And we must tell people that consulting with you comes with a price because that's your job.
Yes, this is my job.
Yes.
So yes,
Yes.
it comes with a fee, and it all depends.
Yes.
I have a website, brexenimmigration.com, and I think
Hmm.
you might have my information out there. I have a email address and a telephone
Yes.
number.
Yeah,
But my
it's on
website
the
is
thumbnail. It's on the thumbnail of this. Yes, go ahead. Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So my people can always reach me by, just if you go on my website, just send me a contact, and then I'll get back to you. People
Hmm.
send me an email, people contact me by WhatsApp. I find that way to be a lot easier to set up the appointment. Just a quick WhatsApp message and a set of appointments,
Yes.
and take it from there.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, so I'm reachable.
Yeah, yes, yes. So anything else you want to add? Or, I'm looking at the comments. I'm just trying to see if there's any question as it relates to visitors
Nothing too
visa.
much.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
Uh, I would like to know if sorry, somebody's writing. I would, Hyacinth
Okay,
is saying
let me
something.
highlight that. Yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
would like
I
to
would like
know
to know if I gave.
if I
Yeah.
visit Canada, if I have visit Canada several times, I think it's have. If I have visit Canada several times, I have relatives there just to visit for 2 weeks. I'd like to know if the person want to know,
I'm not
maybe
sure
they
what
want
you
to know if they
meant.
can visit for 2 weeks because they have relatives there.
Oh yeah. I mean, all you have to do is apply.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
If you're on a visitor visa, you can get an, generally speaking, an extension depending on the circumstances. Yes, Donovan,
yes.
I do spousal applications.
Yes. Is here that van? Yeah.
Donovan,
All right.
that's not
I
Donovan.
think
I'm not
persons are
even
gonna
that.
want to write down your number. So just say it out loud. Your WhatsApp number.
Okay, hold on a minute. I don't know my own number.
Yeah. And that's your business number. Yes.
I know it's 437 329
437. Yes.
329
Yes.
3250.
Okay. Repeat it.
The
437. 437.
four
Yes.
three yes 329
Yes. Uh-huh.
2950.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, man. So there's a question: if I'm studying in Canada, can my children stay?
Yes, they can. But
Mm-hmm.
this yes, your children are any of your spouse are allowed to come to Canada and work as well, and your children are allowed to, but it all depends on, again, certain
Mm-hmm.
circumstances. This is just a boilerplate.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Roblox, we are talking about visitors visa. I think we're gonna schedule the work permit talk for another time. Hyacinth, you're
that's
asking if you can get a visitors visa for 2 weeks. Yes, man. Take her number. You can take Cydia's number and send her a WhatsApp message, and you can set and she can set up the package for the Canadian embassy for you. Uh-huh.
yes. And the
Just yes, go
website
ahead.
again. Someone was asking about the website is Brexen Immigration
Mm-hmm.
Services.com. It's on my, I'm not sure what they can see, but it's on my
Yes, it's on the
profile, I
screen.
guess.
But it's Brexen,
Yeah, Brexen Immigration.
Brexen, and then immigration services. Once you Google that, it'll take you straight to the
Yes.
website.
Yeah, take it straight
Yeah.
to my website. Um,
Karen Brown, you can watch the video again. But there's a you can watch the video. You're asking what's the process to apply. What is the process to apply or to obtain? An application must be made. You can contact Cydia. She can advise you how. You might have a full cup, you might have a cow, you might have whatever, just to prove that, you
yes,
know. Hmm.
yes, that's for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, it's everyone's situation is different. Sometimes by just having a conversation with people,
Hmm.
they realize that they have more than they think they have,
Yes, yes,
and that's the
yes.
key. And
Yeah.
that's the key message that I wanted to get out. Most people have more than they think they have to be able to apply for a visa.
This is saying what? Do you take Jamaican that you are Angela? I'm trying to understand your question. Do you take Jamaican that are you Jamaican as client? Um,
I take everyone as clients.
yes.
Everyone, whether you come from Jamaica, St. Martin, I have a huge following in St. Martin. I take everyone, anyone, as long as I'm able to do the work.
Yes.
Um, can we get a visitor visa to visit family on farm working in Canada? Cassandra, is that, am I saying that name?
Yeah, Cassandra.
Yes,
Yeah, Cassandra.
yes.
Yes.
Anyone, anyone can apply for a visitor visa. Whether it doesn't matter. If your husband is working on a farm, anyone can apply for a visitor visa. It's just a matter of you meet the criteria to obtain the visa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Demar, you're asking for answer. You're asking what if someone graduated and wanted to study about agriculture in Canada? I think that's a question. Demar is asking what if somebody graduated and wanted to study about agriculture in Canada?
You can study anything in Canada. I
Anything at
don't.
all. You hear that, Demar? Doesn't that anything at all you can study there?
Yeah.
Anything at all.
Um,
Uncle, I was asking about study permit, not work. So somebody is there a difference there? Oh, study to study. Yeah, man. You do that right? Study. Somebody want to study. You do
yes,
that
yes, yes,
application.
yes, yes. I do study permits.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
for
I'm sorry.
sure.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Somebody, the person was asking about
Uh,
study. I'm sorry. Yeah. So she does that
uh,
as well. Can the number be repeated, please? Cydia, just repeat it and let me just type it in the comment section.
sure. It's 437
Mhm.
329 2950.
2954. So there's the number. I just put it there: 437 329 2950.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the number.
Hyacinth, age doesn't matter. The only thing is if you're underage, like for example, if a one parent is applying to travel with an underage child, they need consent from the other parent.
Yeah. Got that, Hyacinth? So age doesn't matter.
Okay.
LM, you're asking about property owned assets to apply. Yeah, man. Like she was saying, if you have a fowl farm, you have a bees farm, as long as you can get your thing registered and evaluation is done, everything is put in the package and sent to the embassy. So, you know, all of that applies.
Okay. Orlando was asking what is the processing time. On their website it says 92 days, but it all depends. I had a client that I put her application in, I think the 18th of July, and I think she went for her biometric on the 26th, and she got through August 2nd. So that
Okay.
was like in no time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've had others that have taken longer. It all depends on who's looking at your application.
Steve Watkins is asking, how often can a minister or gospel artist visit Canada?
Well, as long as you have the proper documentation and you're coming, it depends on
Yeah, man.
that's a I don't think there is a thing
Limitation.
as how
Yeah,
often a
yeah,
limitation.
yeah, yeah. What if what if you're working and only have a home, but you're living with your spouse? And only
You
have a
can
home, but yes,
but you live with a spouse.
yes.
That's a that's a conversation we need to have, Cassandra. It depends
Uh,
on how you're gonna apply. If you're gonna apply with a spouse, and it all depends on so many different things.
yes. Marshall is
Marshall,
asking, yeah, yes.
yes, I have a satellite office in Ajax, but I do everything remotely, and I work mostly evenings and weekends. So I take all my calls after hours, normally after 5, and I'm but Saturday and Sunday basically anytime.
Hmm.
But I, as I said, I do everything remotely. I think I've been to that office space twice.
Hmm. Is that a legal question? It's good afternoon. I have an immigration issue with another country. Will that affect me applying for a Canadian visa?
I can't answer that one.
Yeah, because that's a legal question. You have to understand that based on the laws of Canada, there are certain questions that she cannot, right?
Miss Okay,
Yeah.
yes. Laverne Tomlinson. I think I know you, Miss Laverne.
Liver and Tomlinson. Okay.
Yeah. I think I know Miss Laverne. I think she might have been the lady taking care of my grandmother.
Yeah.
I think
Liver,
so.
like to get in touch.
Hi,
So,
Miss
yeah.
Laverne.
Laverne, is that you? She said that her, it's Laverne Tomlinson. Laverne would like
Listen.
to get in touch, contact with Cydia. Okay. Okay.
Yes, just send me a WhatsApp if it's the same love. I think it's the same Miss Laverne.
Yeah. Well, you were asking about the time period. Somebody was asking about how long. Somebody is saying that her application took 1 month, Laverne Somerville, and her co-workers own took 1 week. So,
That's what I'm saying. It is like it's all over the place. As I said, I have one that like literally took 10 days. That was one in February. Took 10 days, which surprised me. Then this one, and
yes,
I've had application that I submitted in April and I'm still waiting.
yes,
When I submit, I have no control over it. I just have to just wait until they get
yes,
back to us.
yes.
Which,
Um,
which is an
yeah, go ahead. I just want to address this question.
yeah, I US too.
Yeah, man.
Oh God.
The immigration lawyer for the US, she's coming up one day. Well, I'm hope. I was hoping for this week, but let's hope. But she'll be coming up. Esther McKitty, we are putting things in
Mhm.
place for her to come on. So stick around, and I'll inform you when she's coming on. Okay. You see any other question that
Yeah,
I'm passing over to you?
if you live in the Great Britain and want to come to Canada, if the person is a Jamaican citizen, um, if you have UK, from what I understand, and I can't give advice, but normally if you're a UK citizen, you
Mhm.
don't need you can just come to Canada, you can just buy a ticket and come. You don't need to buy a you don't need a visa. But
Yeah.
this is a question that I can't really answer because I don't know the full situation.
Yes.
Um, Nardia, you're gonna have to contact me about the fees, please.
The fees vary, Nadia. It depends on the
Yeah.
situation. So you'll have to send her a WhatsApp message, set up something, and then take it from there. All right.
How many years do you get your on your Canada visa? Um, Carol, normally it's to the expiration day, 1 day before the expiration of your passport. So if you have a 10-year passport, then you get 1 day before you get 10 years minus the the day before the expiration.
Oh, that's how it is. Oh, that's news to
Yeah,
me. So you're saying
yeah,
they normally give you a 10 years, but it depends on the expiration date on your passport.
yeah. Generally speaking, you will get it goes with your passport. See, if
Oh,
your passport is to yeah, it goes by your passport.
okay, okay,
Yeah. And
okay.
under certain circumstances, they will give you a shorter time,
Yes.
but it all depends. And as for time frame, sometimes if you're doing like an emergency visa, those ones apply a little bit differently, so those goes through a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, if you want to come to a funeral or something like that, or end up or
Mm-hmm.
somebody's dying, you want to see them before they pass, those
Yes.
can be done on a rush basis, and those goes through more or less normally within a week or two.
Okay. So somebody was asking, I don't know, if you want to address that now.
What do I need for apply for student visa if I have no family in Canada? Shan, you need to contact me to discuss this one.
Yeah, Shan. There's a WhatsApp number there, no, Shan. Just send a message and they and that will be discussed. Okay. So Cydia, I
Um,
think we
yes,
we can we can call it that for the
wrap
day.
it up.
And once again, for persons who wanna contact you, they can send you a WhatsApp message. You'll respond to them and take it from there. But
Perfect. Thank you
it
so
was really
much.
nice, and we are gonna do this again because we have other topics that we are gonna cover in the future.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
so much. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you
Yeah,
again,
man.
Mr. Papai.
All right, bless up
Thank you so
yourself.
much. Have a good night. Thank
Bye,
you.
man. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. So, my viewers and my subscribers, that was Miss Cydia Scott. All right. So, Cydia, she came and and if you're just coming in, if you're just joining, just you can, and I didn't get certain information that you can just go back and watch the video and listen. So, we are planning, I'm not staying long with you because I have the video to go and edit and upload with some news. I think you're going to want to listen to this video. There was an incident over at Macquarie in Hanover, Hopewell area of Hanover. So we did a whole heap of digging in it, and you're gonna want to hear that particular story. How easy it is and how foolful some people is. Because them have a gun, you're gonna want to listen to that. So I'm gonna sign off for the time. What is the WhatsApp number, please? Yeah, man, it's in the comment, just scroll up 437. Hold on. I posted it, but I didn't get to pin it I should have pinned it. Yeah, the number is 437. There it is on your screen. 437 329 2950. Just send Cydia a WhatsApp message and she will she will respond to you, And yeah man, she'll respond to you. So yeah, man. Jamaica. I hope you know, relax on the Independence Day today. But somebody was saying something. Say, I was reading it when I talk about the Independence Day, and it should be paid double pay today. Somebody was saying that, well, you're not get paid double pay for today. If you work today, you see, if you go to work today and you're not paid double pay, that is a breach of the law. Today is recognized as the holiday. Somebody asked me about yesterday. No, you won't be paid double pay for yesterday because the law states that Mondays are the holidays. Yesterday being Independence Day the 6th, today is recognized as the holiday, the Monday. All right. So yeah, man. You say, Sean, you need a lot of money. Most important. what Sean say Jamaica snapshot. Let me see what Sean say up here. So why you answer that? Sean. What Sean say? Sean, why must what do I need to apply for a visitor's visa if I have no family in Canada? Yes, Sean, you're going to need some money because you have to go prove so you can pay your, your college fee or your university fee plus other things. So yeah, that is true. You're going to need some money. You get paid yesterday, beginning the pay week. Yeah, man. So viewers and subscribers, big up on yourself. We're hoping to go. Well, I'm not so sure we're going to go live this Saturday because we have an event. If it is that Open Music now play there, YouTube now go strike me, I might be able to cover it on YouTube. But if not, about Sunday evening, next week Sunday evening, we're going to do another live. So big up on yourself. Thanks for joining. Tell a friend for tell a friend. And stay tuned for the video. All right. Blessed love.